Hey everyone, I'm Samik Agarkar and welcome to Agak Media Academy. This is the fourth and the final part of we making the shield inside of Blender. So let's get to the screen. This is the shield that we created. For the last 3 videos, we have been creating this shield. First we modeled it, then we textured it, then we did the baking part, right? Now it is very optimized. We have very optimized version of the shield, and right now in the first part of this video, we are just going to understand how to light it up. Lighting up your all the materials, all the objects, or what we can call mesh that you are going to create, or models that we models, I lost a word there, models that you're going to create in the Blender for showcasing is really very important. Because if you light it up in a wrong way or not in a good way, then you are not going to just take the whole advantage of all the details that you have done on the object. So right now it looks really very flat. I mean, to be very honest, it is looking nice in this setup as well. There is no as such need to do some random lighting stuff on it and just make it much better. But just because you can learn and you can understand how to light it up in a even more proper way and just enhance its features, that is what we are going to learn in this video. Already I've put up videos on how to use the lighting setups in the Blender. That video you can find on this channel itself. Just search for the playlist for Blender tutorial series, and there you will find the lighting guide. So we are going to use that lighting guide in this video. Okay, so we have this camera right around here. First of all, I need to understand how to get the camera done, how I want to position the camera for the photo to be taken. Okay, so camera to view, maybe something like this would be very awesome, right? Something like this would be really very awesome to work around with. Okay, so this is what I want, maybe this kind of an angle. So just angle should be right first of all, because if the angle is not right, it is not going to work. Now we have a light thing already going on. We are already in the material preview mode, but I want to be in the rendered mode right now. And for now I'm just going to go for EV, because EV is faster. I want the background to be very dark, not too black, but a little bit darker than what it already is, right? I want to select this light and just bring up in the front part. Now as soon as I bring it in the front part, you can already see that it is just lighting is really very crucial in setting it up. Maybe I want a soft light here, so I'm just going to make it an area lamp and rotate it around here, and we are just going to increase the shape, right? Let's say 5 meters by 5 meters. I want a very diffused kind of a thing right now on the front part. So okay, let's get to the solid mode. Here you can see that the lighting is coming from very side. I don't want that. I want from here. Okay, something like from here. Maybe this kind of a lighting is really very good. Basically we're going to try for a 3-point lighting setup. Okay, go to the material preview mode, and now look at this. Is it looking good? If you don't feel like it is looking good, just play along with the values. Yeah, this is looking much nicer, I feel. Now we want a duplicate of it. Shift D, I'm just going to go here. Now this time I want the shape to be very less, or maybe even use a point lamp for that matter, because I don't want and the radius I want to decrease it, because again I don't want it to be much of higher intensity. Now let's go to the rendering part. The main aim here, the aim of this light here is this edge right here, which is called as a rim light. So the first light that we use, the this lamp that we have used here, this is called as a primary light. Okay, primary source of light, key light, something like that. Okay, that is what is called key light. Now this light is the secondary light. If I just turn it off, you can see the background is not very well defined. If I want the background very well defined, then this is what you do. a rim light. This is called as a rim because it is just going to highlight the rim. I can just increase the value of this rim light so that it is much more pronounced, and something like this should do, right? This should do good. Now I want the background to be even more darker because I think complete black would be much nicer, or maybe just a little bit of it. Let's keep it there as it was. Now you can play along with some colors. Here this portion you can see, if you just go to solid mode and just go to 7, that is the top view. Here you can see this one is the rim light, right? This one is the fill light, the first light. No, not the fill light, the primary light. And now we want some fill light right around here. I feel the radius should be decreased to like 3 because it is just capturing all the complete shield and it is not looking that great. Okay, if I go to rendered, yes, I feel that it should be even more to the side so that all these creases, all these are just very well defined. If the light is coming just from the front, if I'll just show you, okay, rather than telling you, I'll just show you. If the light is coming just entirely from the front side, now look at this, there's no definition. Okay, this is looking good. Some might feel that this is also looking good, but there is no definition to the shield, right? There is no definition to the form. The creases, the shadows are just very very important in any type of video or photo that you are going to capture. Light is the shadows is very important. It is more so important than the light, right? Because the shadows are going to define the form and the features of the model that you are trying to build. So I'm just going to go for this one, right? Maybe much closer to the subject. Yeah, this one. Now just look at this. It is the shadows are defining the lights, defining the all the creases of this light, and it is just looking very nice. Now you might feel that this portion is much darker than this portion. Now for that you have to use one more thing, which is called as a fill light. So shift D for duplicate, rotate it here. Either you can put it on the longer direction than this one. As you can see, this is much nearer to the shield and this is much farther away from the shield. Or if you just keep it near to the shield as well, just decrease the intensity of it, maybe 500. Okay. Just look at this one now this light without the fill and with the fill, without the fill, with the fill. I think we can decrease it even further to 200, something like maybe 300 would do. 500 is too much. So without the fill, with the fill, without the fill light, with the fill light. This is what is called as a 3-point setup or 3-light setup, and this is much better looking, I feel, right now. I'm just going to do this, just increase the size in panel, and this one. Now this is looking really very nice, and I'm just very happy with the way it is looking right now. Now as you all might know that Eevee are already using Eevee, but no, the Eevee is not very great at the realistic natures of light. If we just put it on 2 cycles, and now look at it, it is so nice, it is looking so nice, it is looking so well. And I'm just very happy with the shield. Maybe you can make it the way you want. You can have many differences, you can have many variations to this, but this is what I would like to see, the 3-point setup. If you look at the lights here in the cycles engine, if you have no lights, of course the background is gray because the lighting is gray in the background, but otherwise this one is completely black. Now this one has to be our first fill light, right? The primary light. So this is a primary light. So primary light gives it this kind of texture just from one side. Now you when you're making videos, and this is what I'm going to explain you in the YouTube setup masterclass lighting setup as well, that if you're using it from one side, you can just go ahead with one-sided lamp and just record your videos, and you are good to go. Otherwise, to make it even much better, here is the rim light, right? Rim light, I think I need to increase the size for the rim light in here, because it is not looking that great. Yeah, something like this should do, right? Yes, all the forms are really catching up very well. And maybe, hey, where the lamp is, I cannot see the lamp, right? Yeah, I'll tell you why it is not working. Because we don't have bevel things going on. This is the last part that we haven't used. Bevel is very, very important. It is just going to smoothen out your edges, and it is going to help shine the objects. Okay, so there is no shine to the object. That is because there is no bevel. Just using some amount of bevel is going to do the job. Okay. I mean, while exporting it, we are not going to use it, but right now it is very, very crucial. Look at this. Yeah, now it is looking much nicer. Let's just get to this one. Yeah, this is looking much nicer. Now this is without the rim light, this is with the rim light, right? And now, because these portions are darker, all we have to do is just flood it a little bit, right? And this is looking so nice. This is looking so awesome. Now, you might also feel that this is also awesome with just the rim light and just the key light. It also looks good, but I sometimes feel that this portion is too black and you just need some kind of light bouncing in through to just make things better. Maybe if you feel like this is too bright, then you can just decrease the power, and this is what we will have. Right now, let's just render it out. To render this thing out, we are already in the cycles, right? Rendering it out is very easy. I'm just going to go for 128 and just render it out from here. Okay, file, render, and render image. Now before rendering, I would suggest you to save the image, Control Shift S, and save the image. Just put one more thing plus here to increase the version of it. Save it and just give it a shot. It will be rendering. Now meanwhile, while it is rendering, what we have got to do is we are just going to export this stuff, okay, along with all the shaders that it is using. Okay, let's not go into this. Okay, we are here. We don't want to focus on that. We just want to focus on the shield. So the shield is right now called plane, and I think it is good that we rename it here SHIELD shield. Okay, good enough. Now to export this stuff is very, very easy. Just go to file, just go to export, and in export you can use any one which you like. Oh sorry, I'm in between. I'm just going to do it again. In file, export, where it is export, yeah, here, export. Now you can use any one of it. The best way to use it is wavefront obj objects, and it is just going to work. You can use FBX if you was just directly want to import it into the Blender in the Unreal Engine or Unity, right? So you can directly go for FBX as well. I'm just going to go for wavefront obj. Okay, now when we go to the wavefront obj, I just need to call it shield obj. Here I want to look at all these things. I want the materials groups to be there, and only the selection only, because I don't want other camera lights and other things to be there. I have just selected the shield, and I just want the shield to be exported. There are no animations, so I'm just going to leave it as it is and export. Good enough. Now once it is exported, let's go to the shield one. Here, why it is not there? Why is it not there? Why is it not here? Did we make a mistake? did we make a mistake? Let's try to export it again. OBJ. Yeah. Oh, come on. This has to be inside the shields folder. Anyways, we'll just move ahead from here. I don't want these materials, these two, to be inside. Now, this is a bummer because I wanted to tell you what these two things are. Now, we have basically MTL and OBJ. I'm just going to make one more image, one more here. Called it export. Okay. And I'm just going to put up these two right inside here. So here we have MTL, which is the material layer, and the OBJ, which is actual OBJ. If I just open it up right now in the 3D viewer, I can see that the 3D model is visible, with one problem, that the textures would not be visible. Now, why the textures would not be visible? Just because the images have not been linked as of now. Okay, so to use the images, or also you just have to copy these images that we are using and just put it up in the export folder. And once it is in one folder, I can again open it up, the shield, and it will be hopefully working. If not, I'll have to figure it out why it is not working, but hopefully it works when it is done in this way. Now this is working. Don't worry about the shading, because you might feel that the roughness, the problem with others and this one is that the roughness map is just inverted right around in this 3D viewer. Okay, so don't worry about that. It is just because of the roughness map which is being used. It does not look that great, but I think that if we just decrease, it will work in its entirety on the whenever you export it to the game engine, it will just work. This problem is just with the 3D viewer, but the aim of showing you this here was to that this works. That is what I wanted to share with you, right? So once it is done, let's get back to here. This has been rendered as well. I'm just going to save it, image, save, and save it in this folder itself and call it shield png. Maybe jpeg is more than good enough. I just like to share it, save space, but this time the quality will be 100%, and just save the image. Let's look at the image, and that is, I think, the end of this lecture series. Shield.jpg. This is going to be really nice, right? It is so nice. I love it so much. It's been fun. We have been working for this for quite a while, and after so much amount of work, this is looking really great. You can use these kind of shields in your game engines as assets. You can use it in other VFX projects or 3D projects as you want. Now, one great part, the model that we have created will be freely available on the website. I'll put up the link whenever this model is uploaded, and whenever the website is ready, I'll just update the link in the description below. The model, the 3D model that we have created, will be freely available. The entire thing along with the textures and stuff, that will be a paid version, and that will be available only for the Patreon members. So I've set up a Patreon page, and you can just join in for a very minimal amount, and there will for now, don't worry, there are very less number of things around here. But with Patreon page, with Patreon subscription, basically you have 2-3 perks that I just want to talk to you about. One is that you will have exclusive access to me. I'll set up a Discord server. You'll have an exclusive access to the Discord server. You can join in the Discord server, and you can post up all the questions that you have around all the videos that I'm uploading on the YouTube channel, on this YouTube channel. So that may be about the YouTube setup masterclass, about C and C++ coding tutorials that are going to come very soon on this YouTube channel, and the Blender's tutorial series that is already going on this YouTube channel, right? So you'll have exclusive access to the Discord server, and also you'll get all these models that I'm going to make for free for you to use. There will be other things as well. There will be some projects in the coding sections that I'm going to do, so that codes will be freely available for you to use in your commercial projects. And this shield also will be available for you to use in your commercial projects as this is. Okay, so I'll just upload the entire materials and the textures onto the Discord server. From there you can just download it up and just and on the Patreon page actually, and you can just download it up from there. The link for the Patreon page will be down in the description below. Just I know the channel is not that grown that I'll have too many Patreon members, but the aim is that I just want your support to grow this YouTube channel. I am doing all these videos for free on this YouTube channel, and I need some kind of support from the YouTube, so that from all the videos that I'm posting for you guys, so that you can upgrade your skills. So I need some kind of financial support, and for that purpose I'm just going to upload all of these in a paid fashion. The 3D model is free, that will be available on my website. You just have to sign up there. I'll just upload the link as soon as it is live. For the Patreon page, it will be live in while I just upload this video in today. So today I have uploaded this video, and today only you can go and join my Patreon page, have an complete access to the Discord server. It is new, I know, but have access to the Discord server and get all the 3D models that I'm going to make in the future products for free. You can use it in your commercial products, no credits required at all. So that is it for this video. See you guys in the next video. In next video onwards, I'm going to again, for the 3D one, we are going to try to make some other stuff, but for the other tutorials, courses as well, for the other fields as well, there will be new videos on this YouTube channel. The main aim of this YouTube channel is, guys, you can learn and you can upgrade your skills and just do something good in your life. So that is it. Let's end on this note. If you have fun watching all these videos, please hit up the like button. Just comment down if you have any queries or any suggestions for the next projects that I should be taking on. And if you like, please share this video with your friends and families who would like to watch these videos and just upgrade their skills. If you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do subscribe. There are many more videos like this coming up on this YouTube channel for you to learn and just grow in technical terms, right? So see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for staying around for a while and just watching these videos. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next video. Till then, keep smiling and keep learning.